The Prince Rupert landfill is where the community brings the majority of our waste, but there are a lot of things that people bring to the landfill that don't belong there or need to be disposed of carefully. These items can pose a risk to both landfill staff and the environment. One of the main things we're concerned about is ensuring the safe disposal of asbestos. Asbestos can be brought to the landfill, but it must be properly packaged and you must receive approval in advance of bringing it in. Please note that the following standards apply to residential disposal of asbestos. There are different standards in place for commercial disposal. So what types of things contain asbestos? Asbestos was commonly used in household construction up until the 1990s. You can be exposed to asbestos when a home or building is being renovated or demolished. If inhaled, asbestos can cause cancer and other diseases, so it's important that if you don't know whether asbestos is present, to assume that it is and take all necessary precautions. The following are examples of major construction materials that you should be careful around, or may require further testing. Insulation, roofing shingles and felt or siding, ceiling and floor tiles, plaster, older paints, caulking, and drywall. How can we bring asbestos to the landfill for safe disposal? Asbestos should be double bagged in 6 mil waste bags, which are available at the local hardware store, and the top of the bag should be firmly taped off to prevent material or dust escaping. The attendant should be notified when you arrive at the landfill so you can be directed appropriately. If you are unsure about whether or not your construction materials contain asbestos, it's best to take these precautions just in case. The following items are not permitted to be disposed of at the landfill and can be recycled instead. Cans of spray paint and paint, smaller household electronics and appliances, batteries, and tires. All of these items can be brought to the local recycling depot, but you should contact them in advance to see if there are disposal requirements or applicable fees. In addition, materials that can be recycled, like cardboard, should be recycled to reduce overall waste production. In addition, the following materials can be disposed of at other sites in Prince Rupert. Used outdoor power equipment can be disposed of at Seasport Marina in Prince Rupert. Used oil and antifreeze can generally be brought to your local auto repair shop, but please call ahead to confirm. And propane cylinders can be brought to Coastal Propane on George Hills Way. Thank you in advance for abiding by these regulations, which have been put in place to keep staff and the environment around our landfills safe.